Waters and Johns before, winning a title over them in April. Curious where their level has been at this tournament for you on the other side.
Not at the height of their powers, yet here they are in the biggest tournament of the year, making it to the final. So they got to raise the level to win today.
Nice ball from Waters out of the air early, and you could see my hair blowing in the wind here in the booth. That's a reflection of what these players are dealing with courtside. You were down there earlier. Would love for you to dive into those elements of it.
Yeah, so the wind is blowing basically from J.W. Johnson to Ben Johns, so diagonally across the court. Dinking from Leigh to Jorja is going to be very difficult. You're fighting the wind twice, so making those is going to be hard. I expect to see some misses there. The other big thing is players, I am one of them, so specific about everything. You see both Jorja and J.W. Johnson absolutely dressed with extra layers. Extra layers matter. Because you don't want to think about the fact that I had to put an Under Armour layer on today, but that's what they're having to deal with.
Oh, the inside-out attack is there for Waters.
Okay, good morning, J-Dub.
Here's a look at the weather that you mentioned, Dave. 54 degrees here in Farmers Branch. What happened to that 80-degree and sunny weather we had all week?
She gone.
At least it's not raining. I'll take it.
Yeah, the low and tomorrow morning will be done, I hope. 30 degrees. Like there's a freeze warning here in Dallas.
Oh, boy. Ben Johns hunting in the middle, and how bizarre to not see Ben competing for at least 2 golds today. On the other side, J.W. Johnson is.
Yes.
What a grab.
And this is kind of like when the offensive linemen in Buffalo, when it's 0, go out without their shirts on. Leigh and Ben are in their normal gear. The other side, lots of layering over there.
J.W. Johnson splits the middle.
Wow, that thing just ran into a wind wall. And again, if you hear any player talking about it or throwing their hands up, if I see that from the other side, I'm like, I got him.
Yes. Oh, man, that one flips away from Ben Johns.
So that's one you almost always take out of the air, but you have to have nimble feet today and be able to adjust. And there's Jorja freaking Johnson with a nice rocket to the right hip of Ben Johns, and quickly within 1.
3-4-1. Second serve. Three, 4-2.
J.W. Johnson. Interesting thing here last night, wind similar to this.
Yeah.
Most players in doubles prefer to play into the wind. Leigh said last night when I talked to her off air before the interview, she actually liked having the wind at her back. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Big attack from Ben. Why do you think that is?
I mean, if you can read it properly, it can put so much pressure on the other team, because your pace plus the wind is hard to defend against. The controlling of that is the challenge. Wow, look at that. Aborted Ernie because of the wind, and then that.
Second serve.
And the Johnsons have been terrible starters this week, so the fact that it's 4 apiece here is big.
Point.
That makes it 5-4 to start 23 meetings in this history between these two.
Yeah, and it's blackjack to 2.
Right.
So, but as you mentioned in our open, they did win in North Carolina this year. So just remember that. I mean, they were so obsessed with trying to find answers. They actually put Jorja on the left in Mesa one year. Just, we don't know how to beat them, so let's do something completely crazy. That did not work.
That's deep.
Second serve.
Jorja and J-Dub did win the wooden paddle tournament in Sacramento this season. No Ben or Leigh in the draw there. One high, and Ben Johns takes control.
That's the other part of being on the side with the wind at your back. Your resets have to be so good, or the wind will pop them up even more than they would have in a normal day.
Ooh.
Point.
So you're seeing sloppy ball, and it is wind related. They'll get it dialed in, but it's going to take a minute.
Just a bit deep for Jorja. You think the players that played late last night in the wind conditions have a bit of an advantage here?
Probably so, yes. Just at least you have the confidence in what you were able and not able to do. Wow, now off the tape. Timeout time,
Timeout receiver 851.
See what the Johnsons come up with on their sideline. They'll have a visit with Mama Bear Julie, and we'll take a quick break in the action ourselves. The world #1, 3 points away from taking game 1, best 3 out of 5 on Championship Sunday.
Or like making a deep run in a cup or a quarterfinal run, just winning this. So massive. And 600 points different between the winner and loser on center.
Wow. Ooh.
Second serve.
Gets away from Ben Johns. A little chaos thrown in the mix from Annalie Waters.
Yes, and I think the big thing for me is how the numerology worked out. I'll talk about that here in a second.
Oh, juicy sweet spot there.
To have the 100th land at the biggest event ever, that's why I wore the 100th hat today to commemorate this. So it's awesome. So many people worked so hard over these 5 years to get it to where we are today, and it's, as we said yesterday, it's just going to keep getting bigger and better, and we're thrilled to have everybody along for the ride, and it's a privilege for us to be where we're at.
Side out.
Just the reads of the wind are off so far. You saw Ben jump in there, and it's going to be different. Now, the good news, as we know on Sunday, is it's best of 5.
What a pull from Ben Johns. Jorja Johnson couldn't scooch out of the way fast enough.
Tui off the bounce.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
That one's not coming back.
No, it is not. And very active Ben. Ben can empty the tank here. I mean, he does, to his chagrin, have a bronze medal match later today, but only one on center.
Still worth 1,800 points though in the rank. No average bronze match, that's for sure.
And the women aren't even playing, so the Rohrabacher injury from yesterday carries over, so she's a scratch, which is a huge bummer for her and Jade and the fans.
That was such a fun match to watch. Hated to see that. played. Cross-court speed up from J.W. Johnson. Bounces down the middle.
5-10-1.
ATP.
And he's sitting there ready to demolish a two-handed counter to that, and it popped over the paddle. That's just not fair.
5-10-2. Point.
So they've saved a game point. I think it's really important for the Johnsons just to get into this match and the flow here, even if they don't come all the way back. Win a couple more here.
Ooh, Jorja goes toe-to-toe with Ben Johns. A little bit of confidence there.
7-10-2.
Waters won't hesitate to take a timeout. Per your point.
Ben would hesitate.
Yes,
but,
he would.
He saw Annalee walk.
And from top 5, those 1,800 points will propel her forward to top 4. Excuse me, 5.
Look at that, just run into the wind. I mean, Ben's like, I hit that perfect. Well, you hit it perfect for yesterday morning.
Wow, perfect precision. Game sealed there, 11-7. Johns and Waters 2 games away from their 56th title together as a mixed doubles pair. We'll be right back. Game 2 coming up next from the Genius Bank World Championships. 3,000 points up for grabs today.
A little way. You get on the interstate and head down there. Yeah, that was wild. That was a very windy day, too.
Yes,
so.
0-0-2.
So we'll dive into it with Dave. How do the wind changes things here for both sides and their strengths?
I mean, for the Johnsons, again, down 4-1 at the beginning and then got even, but it just hasn't been sharp at the start much this week.
1-0-2.
I want to see them get fired up about getting the crowd going behind them. I mean, kind of a blah, a lot of mistakes first game there, and you have a chance to have a third person on your team today.
Right.
You got to seize that.
Ooh, nice return. Wow, Ben Johns goes off.
Yeah, that's the one you'd love if you're cheering for the Johnsons, to have her win that one, and then the crowd. That's the spice they're looking for.
Oh, an ambitious approach from Waters. Was high enough, just maybe a little slower than she expected.
Actually, how high it was threw her off, because she had to, she's usually strike zone in the shoulders. That was above her head.
Jammed up and nowhere to go. The Johnsons teeing off now. Speaking of Johnsons, lots of Johnsons over on Grandstand. Hunter Johnson just bulldozed Connor Garnett for bronze with 1,800 points now in his bag. 11-0, 11-2.
Wow. Okay. Too cold for the Tui, apparently. You say no, and then in this
Second
wind,
serve.
you look back and hope the wind doesn't catch it.
2-0-2.
Just
Side up.
hammered. So Leigh already crushes the ball. Now you have Mother Nature blowing big gusts of
0-2-1.
wind behind that. J-Dub couldn't even handle it.
Second serve.
So defending on that side, finding the touch to get it to bounce with the wind, it's not easy.
0-2-2.
So that's why most players would rather be where the Johnsons are.
Just wide, though, there with the wind.
And I know I say 20 by 44 a lot to remind everybody, but you have to play
1-2-2.
like 18 by 40 today with the wind and just allow yourself some margin.
Side up.
That's so good. I played against J.W. Johnson in Split Pro this week, and in front of him the entire
2-1-1.
affair. It's scary.
I heard you say you won an exchange against him,
I
though.
did win one,
You can
yes.
always have that in your back pocket.
Forever, and I'll be talking about it until I'm 105 years old.
Second
And now
serve.
you can speak firsthand to the difficulty of,
Yes.
front row seat, what it's like to play against him.
That's why we
2-1-2.
call him the Wizard. And Jorja is, we talk about this a lot, but I really think today, like, I'd love to see her jumping around a little more
3-1-2.
after a point here. These fans want them to win because they've been cheering for them all year in Major League Pickleball.
And Johns waits for the moment to destroy.
Yeah, he has been more active than J.W. Johnson, which is per their DNA. J-Dub's going to have to find his spots here to help Jorja if they're going to be
1-3-1.
dinking cross court from there, especially with Jorja going that way. It's tough dinks to make.
Oh, man, a sitter. Jorja throws it deep.
2-3-1.
Oh, makes up for it.
Yeah, you go ahead and cover the middle, pal. That's just so pretty. Dips the paddle head
2-3-2.
right up the line. Twice.
Side out.
Oh, little shoulder slump over there from Ben. Twice beat on the left side there. One per Johnson.
3-2-1.
What a shot from J.W. Johnson earlier in other events. Talked about the development of the attack off the bounce from
Yes.
J.W.
4-2-1.
Johnson and Jorja Johnson as a dangerous new toy-ish. Newish toy, I should say.
Oh, man, Ben looks
Second
fantastic
serve.
today with his takes. Yeah, I mean, players that have amazing hands like they do can get away with more bad
4-2-2.
decisions because you can bail yourself out. So I expect in 2026 we'll see a
Side
lot
out.
more of that. And Jorja just hammered a serve beyond the Carvana
2-4-1.
logo into the wind.
Oh, my.
Point.
Threads the needle down the line in a beauty.
Hey, I've seen Ben kind of get beat a couple of times over there. I'll show them. I have that, too. She has a little
3-4-1.
competition
Yeah, she
within
does.
matches.
Hammers an ATP, even J.W. Johnson couldn't get a hold of it.
That had to be serious Savannah Banana
Yeah.
curl on that one, and she got it. And
4-4-1.
those are tougher to hit on the run like that, but that was through the wind, too, that would have kept it wide.
Wow.
Point.
Ooh, call is wide, and Johnson's looking to challenge.
Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the out call. The result of the rally is 5-4-1.
Is that Mark Moulton in the booth for the Johnsons?
Let's see, who do we have over there?
Or look-alike?
Oh, yes, no, absolutely. Sitting right
Flash
in front
mob
of him there, yeah.
representation there.
All the way up to ownership. Something that looked like it was working.
After review, the rally stands. The ball was out. Loss of challenge. No free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 5-4-1.
So, absolutely. I mean, I think that is a place that's tough to defend. Plus, we even saw in that poach earlier, higher is out of the strike zone a little bit, too. So, harder to really command a great shot from that position.
Oh, my.
Second serve.
That happened to me. Exactly right there. I left a dink up. I was reaching. I was nowhere near the ball. Anna Leigh, I feel you. I feel you.
5-4-2.
That just die.
Side out.
Ben is looking at the ground and like, what? Yeah, because it checked up and then away from him a right turn. So
4-5-1.
your foot, you just can't have your feet set. You have to be able to chop them a little bit to get to the strike zone.
Second serve.
Hardest place on the court to dink if the wind stays in this direction, and we're going to see that all day.
4-5-2.
Nice read by Anna Leigh Waters on the lob right away from Jorja Johnson.
Staksrud had that dialed in. I mean, he was throwing lobs
boy, was that a fun
perfectly into the corner. So
5-4-1.
the direction is to lob into the wind, but she can put a lot more on that, and she'll learn that from that one.
Point.
Anna Leigh taking advantage of that pattern in the wind.
And this feels like the Johnsons have to have this game.
6-4-1.
Oof, just a half second off of it for Jorja Johnson, who walks immediately to the bench and is warned that there are no timeouts available nor free challenges remaining because they lost their free challenge on that ball.
Yes, that was
out wide.
You lost your free challenge, so you don't have a free challenge timeout. No. No.
I don't think they took a timeout this game, though.
It's opening up the door here. We'll see what kind of response the Johnsons came up with at the timeout.
Point.
That's the hardest. I'm going to keep talking about. That's the hardest spot on the court to play with the wind as it is now. You got to let the ball bounce. Oh my!
Point.
Wow. Even Ben's like, huh?
And of course, Anna Leigh went, yeah, with the fist pump. Ace.
9-4-1.
When's the last time you saw an ace?
Not very often. Actually, we saw one earlier this week in the wind.
Second serve.
Ben's getting frisky with the 2-y speed ups.
9-4-2.
Oh.
Point.
Yeah, this is worst nightmare. Slow start for the Johnsons, haven't adapted to the wind very well, and Leigh is going to be on a
10-4-2.
mission to get this over with 2 more today.
Nice down the line finish for Leigh Waters. Game 2 ends in domination from Ben Johnson Waters.
Yeah, so I think it hasn't been clean. They haven't done anything spectacular. There's been more errors on the other side. They've used the wind better and together, and they love winning together, and they're going to keep doing it.
Now, that's a really good point that we don't talk about enough, I think. 2 players that could have large egos in that sense and could clash in that way if they wanted to, I'm saying. But never a clash in that way at all.
And I think it's the personalities blend perfectly. Ben knows he's awesome, but he doesn't need you to tell him he's awesome. He's just going to go do his work on the court.
Side out.
But Ben has been way more of a factor at the line here today. And unfortunately, Jorja has made some errors that have aided the cause. She's going to have to clean it up immediately.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Close, I thought maybe.
So that's the line to try and hit because the wind will bring it back a little bit. So if you aim for the line over there, you're probably going to get some help.
Side out.
Third shot drive attempt from J.W. Johnson with the wind pulling it just ahead of that paddle.
More feet. Show me more feet. Don't step in like that.
Second
Serve from Waters.
I think she was trying to do something sneaky. Use the wind, short angle, make her run, and didn't come up with it.
2-0-2.
Look out.
Oh, it's good. Oh, man. Well, here's a look over on grandstand, Dave.
Yes.
Guess who's warming up?
Who?
Federico Staxer.
He sure is.
With Brooke Buckner, today's bronze medal winner.
Need to get my guy some tissues after last night. He was,
that was awesome.
so authentically emotional. It was fantastic.
We have to talk about that win here in a moment. Oh, nice. Pretty indeed.
Yeah.
But yeah, what summarizing thoughts do you have from Hayden Patriquin on the left, Federico on the right, putting the egos aside in that situation as well?
Great. Yeah, Ben's getting a hold of way too many balls in this match out of the air. No, the switcheroo and no egos, we'll talk about it when we have them on in more detail in men's, but that's how you win. You solve the brittle.
Wall speed down the line on Ben Johns.
Two.
Wow, that was close.
Oh, boy. Not where I expected that one to go either.
Or Jorja, as it turns out.
Another look.
Yeah, because you are using all of the wind to help you.
Football, lunged off the left. Point.
Lunged off the left. We're getting lots of detail from our great referees.
Second serve.
Yeah, I got a foot fault Dave Fleming, which I felt was a little much.
For the rest of the crowd to hear, too.
It was not, yeah.
Down the courts.
Yeah.
Put in the penalty box.
Yes.
The box of shame.
100%. And deserved it. So here's where Jorja do something. We haven't seen the hopping around Jorja.
I'll recall.
Like this game's right here.
2-3-1.
Move it to within 2-1 and get some belief.
Oh, Yeah, more hand battles, please. There's your point on the hand speed of Jorja and JW Johnson. So if they can initiate more in that category, I'm with you on that.
But then the pirouette of shame there as pops it up.
3-3-2.
And I think to their credit, I thought the Flash played fine all the way back to Halloween. Not at the best, and they still got second. So that's how good these two are. It's just, it hasn't been the cleanest, and there's another example right there, and you just can't give it to Ben and Anna Leigh.
Second serve.
We touched on it in the open. Up to this point, the milestone Waters is inching her way to the top hat, with Ben Johns having a 1 gold lead on Waters. 166 titles in his career. Waters has 165. Ben not making it to any more finals today. What a take, but for Waters to take that from Ben as the winningest player of all time, you know she's thinking about that.
For sure, and she's 18. Returns the favor almost from a tag perspective, but yeah, no, I mean, we get all excited about the 15 and 16-year-olds. The 18-year-old is setting records that no one's going to touch.
Yeah.
Side out.
And Ben's talked about this a little bit. The parity now versus when he and she started, you know, they now the fields are a joke how good everybody is. What a smart shot, but goes deep. So that's why I think, you know, you start setting these. I mean, Ben, you're going to be second for a long time. Oh, that was sneaky. Hooked it back in to Jorja and then took it back cross court.
5-4-2.
Oh, man.
Side out.
That shows you how hard the one she made before was. Sprints over there. Like, this isn't going to be a horse race where Ben jumps in front and then Anna Leigh jumps in front. Anna Leigh is going to just pull away from Ben from a gold medal count. And here we go. I mean, it's just not clean, Mish. It's just not clean.
4-5-2.
Serve into the net.
Cleans up his stuff and ball right back to Waters and Johns.
How about our Proton ball Sparkies down there doing work?
Helped Anna Leigh at match point against Caitlin Christian in singles.
Exactly.
Asked the little ball kid where to serve it. He said Caitlin Christian's forehand. Anna Lee's like, ooh, I don't know about that game plan, and went with it.
Worked to perfection.
Gave her a new purpose to finish the point for that kid. Oh, what a ball from Jorja.
Yes. So that is the spot that if you can put a person in trouble, it's really hard to dig, literally dig out of that, because you have the pace of the ball and the wind.
Oh, my, through the middle. Who else does that?
Nobody, but I don't understand why J-Dub didn't make good contact. He kind of saw George's paddle.
Wow.
And just demolished there. And you know we love when the Sparkies get involved here.
5-4-1.
Ooh.
Second serve.
And here's that moment you talked about, Mish, yesterday. Big hugs for the chief chief Sparky strategist back there.
Stuck on 5 for a little bit of time here. That's an accomplishment for the Johnsons. Now what do they do with the opportunity here?
Yeah, this is a grind due to Mother Nature, and that's going to happen.
Myers kind of pulled up on that combination, thought it was coming at a different pace, and we're tied up at 5.
Yeah, this is subdued Jorja, though, for some reason.
Second serve. Five, 5-2.
Spot from Ben Johns. The way he's able to curl that ball and manipulate it out of the air on the back end. I know it's a coveted shot, but it's a thing of beauty.
It is. In the minute he gets that third ball out of the air, forget about it.
Nice. Down the line. J.W. Johnson couldn't beat it there. Off of 5. Stuck there for about 3 service possessions. Oof, almost got the ponytail, but it's out.
Yeah, this is just a surprising energy match for me from Jorja.
Jorja and J.W. Johnson will waltz over to the bench to call the timeout, perhaps trying to find that energetic magic that we've seen shine so bright here in Dallas so many times before. But they might be in trouble here. The world #1, 3 points away from claiming gold. Well-oiled machine, to say the least. On the hunt for gold once more. Nice little spot there for J.W. Johnson. Needed that one.
Got to get one more stop, and then
8-5-2.
Jorja hit something and get the ignition lit.
Plank in the middle, never a good sign.
That sums up this match right there. J-Dub's going to destroy that. Jorja's trying to help.
9-5-2.
Oop, not going to make it.
Side out.
Ben definitely played an out ball there, so.
Annalie agreed with you.
5-9-1.
That's why. Nice pressure from Jorja Johnson. Still feel where Annalie is the hardest place to dink from.
Sure.
And she'll go right back there. Oh, man, almost had it just wide on the counter for J.W. Johnson.
Yeah, you just have all the forces of the wind pushing against you. You can throw it into the wall, but the effort that you have to take to judge that just right. And we've seen errors from both Annalie and Jorja from over there.
Side out.
And again, right there, just pretty routine.
9-6-1.
Yeah, that's a beauty from Jorja Johnson.
But then just a casual, like, the energy, like, it's infectious, and you've got a crowd that you could have had behind you. Just hasn't gotten there today.
Side out.
That's huge. So that's 3 stops since 9. And, I mean, you find a way to steal this one, and all the things I'm talking about are still in play.
6-9-1.
Oh, man, opportunity missed, and Waters knows it. She'll call the timeout there as the Johnsons hang alive by a thread in this match. They need 2 points to tie it and 2 more to take it. Other than the energy side of it, what else is it going to take from Jorja and
clean it up? I mean, the errors we've seen from all over the court, unfortunately. I mean, sometimes literally the commitment to what's going on here, like Ben and Leigh came out in what they would wear if it was 75 and sunny, and we see layers galore on Jorja and J-Dub, and the Pickle Pals are trying to get the crowd. Oh yeah, no, they're a big part of the Bananas. Tricky, doesn't go ATP.
Side out.
And it's just, you can just see the frustration that Jorja wants to play better, and because she's not, I think that's sapping that I want to get excited, because she's so intent on bringing the level up.
Let's see if Waters and Johns can get off of 9 here. Oof. And in self-defense, Waters knows she left one up for Jorja Johnson to gobble up.
Again, you get one more hold here, and game 4 is not even remotely out of the question.
Oh, man. Hate to see that twice on J.W. Johnson.
Yes, on the launch.
Really never gets called for
Referee
those.
timeout. We have a challenge to the referee's fault call.
I don't blame him on that either way. Get the timeout out of this.
Video review.
Oh, yeah. Let's run that back again, Truck, but it sure looked like he was on there. So most likely we're coming back to match point here.
Right.
Very close, very close.
I don't think you're, yeah, I see it on the line there, right there.
It's weird because calls are made so correctly.
Review the rally stands. There was a call. Loss of challenge, no free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 10-7-2. Time in. 10-7-2.
Oof.
Side out.
1 match point saved.
Attention, Ben, that's the hardest place to dink. So coming over there with his favorite thing to do and hook that back is harder. And he made a mistake. You heard the crowd just trying to get them going. And then that's just a bizarre miss. Just feet were off, the balance was off, and Ben saw it and jumped on the pop-up.
7-10-2.
Oh, what a save. Nope. Good night.
Side out.
Championship point number 2 returns to the side of the world's best.
The Johnsons have been so great all year long. It's
10-7-1.
not their top form today, unfortunately.
And they've done it. The magnificence continues. 56 titles for the world #1, Ben Johns and Leigh Waters.
Oh! Sounds like they're pretty excited. Guys, congratulations. You lock up your 56th title here today as a team. It's an incredible record. You played just the way you wanted to out here today. What are you feeling right now?
Just a tons of excitement, honestly. Coming into Worlds with the 3,000 points, I was like, this is 3 tournaments, AL. I really wanted to do well in all divisions, but especially in mixed, because I know the Johnsons are in almost every final with us, so I knew this was a good one to win. And I knew they were going to be a tough battle, especially in these crazy conditions, so I'm really glad we could just really stay focused today. And I was not as focused on the crowd as I usually am. I was trying to stay pretty locked in, but thank you guys so much for coming out. There's so many of you. It's amazing to see, so thank you so much.
Well, there's just something about Worlds. This is your 3rd title here. You've taken it every time we've had a Worlds together as a team, which is incredible. How do you feel about being so dominant here at Worlds? What's this tournament mean to you?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just incredible. Like Leigh just said, there's just a huge crowd here, which is incredible to play in front of. It's gotten bigger and better every year, and I mean, it's really the biggest tournament of the year. So just an incredible atmosphere, and really happy to get another title.
Speaking of, it's time to welcome John Rosenfeld from title sponsor Jenius Bank on court now to present the trophy along with Mayor of Farmers Branch, Terry Lynn.
Thank you very much. Jenius Bank is so happy to be part of the pickleball family. And I want to thank all the players, but especially these 2 world champions for being here and making it so exciting.
Congratulations, guys.
Couple of Cowboys in Dallas. How about it? Leigh Waters and Ben Johns with the Cowboy hats and a cup title.
In the middle. And look, they're champions with cowboy hats, which is awesome because they're on the desk with cowboy hats. Fantastic.
One of us. Of course, we're always waiting on Ben Johns. First of all, how's the hat fit?
It fits perfect, yes.
I
was
loving
actually
it.
wearing a different hat in the bus earlier this week.
Is that your first cowboy hat?
No.
You have a couple?
I have one.
I saw you guys got branded AL cowboy hats.
Yeah, those were cool.
How many of those were made?
Maybe 10.
10 of them?
Not
okay.
many.
Nice.
How do do I get one of those? Ben's got the double hat.
Come on down, Cowboy. Well, congratulations to you both. Ben, I'm going to start with you. Obviously, the weather, a factor here. I mean, hard to get a rhythm. It really does change the patterns here. But what specifically did you and Leigh have to do, especially to start this match well?
Yeah, like you said, the conditions were pretty tough. The ball's cold, so it flies. It doesn't spin a lot. Let alone with the wind just kind of moving around. It's still moving my hat right now. But yeah, things to do well. I felt like in game 1, a lot of drives, get some free errors, especially when we're all kind of getting into the rhythm of the wind and all that. And then games 2 and 3, I felt like it was more about getting to the line consistently. Just like getting to the line more often than them was the biggest thing, because I felt like once we got to the line, we might have been a slight favorite up there, but with the wind, it can kind of be chaotic, so you never know when runs might happen. So it was really just about getting to the line consistently, giving yourself a lot of chances to score.
And Leigh, I thought the key to the match for me was the cross-court battle with you and Jorja Johnson. I thought you limited your errors. I thought you were bullying her on the kitchen line. When you're going cross-court with someone like her, is it to win that cross-court battle, or is it to set up Ben because I thought he came through the middle, or is it a little bit of both?
Well, I consider a win if, I set Ben up, so I would say I guess I'm going for the win. I felt like I was attacking J-Dub a little bit more today, and it was actually working. Usually when I attack him, it's like, Leigh, what are you doing? But for some reason today, it seemed to be working, and it might have been the win. But yeah, I'm just trying to stay consistent in the cross court with Jorja, and sometimes she gives us stuff, sometimes she's really on and she's not giving us much. So it's just staying confident in my shots and not worrying too much about if she's popping up the ball, but making sure I'm not popping up the ball.
Ben, you guys are such a good front-running team. I feel like halfway through the second there, when you got ahead, I thought I heard you say I'm going to be a little more offensive. Maybe you didn't say it at all, but that's what I thought I heard you with your mouth behind the court. When you get ahead, do you feel like it really frees up your game? You have a little bit of margin?
I would say it's not necessarily score-based. It's more kind of energy, adrenaline, like feeling-based. So, I mean, if I am playing well and we have a lead, it might be kind of like coincidental, right, that you have a lead because you're feeling good, and that makes you continue to play aggressive. So it's more feel-based for me than anything, but it can often align with the score as well.
And of course, you guys are #1 in the world. You're the front runners all year long. But how proud of you of how you finished this year? I know there's still a couple more tournaments here, but to win here at Worlds.
Yeah, it means a lot. Not only because this is an amazing venue and we have great crowds, but also it's 3,000 points. I keep saying that. It's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it's 1,000. So it doesn't really matter if we win 3 other tournaments if we lose this one because it evens out. So I was really happy with us winning this tournament, and a little bit of a stress reliever for the next couple tournaments. Can play a little freer.
Speaking of stress reliever, normally just a high five to Leigh on the side. Now it's a high five to Archie as well.
More high fives.
Ben,
Yep.
are you getting in on that as well? Why no furry high fives?
A little bit of puppy action never hurts. I'm sure I'm going to get used to it. So more puppy time in the future.
And Leigh, how much of an advantage is it you still have 2 more matches today when it comes to singles and women's doubles to kind of feel the wind out here early today?
For sure, I think it's an advantage for the women's doubles match. But as far as singles, not only is it a different game, but I'll probably be a little tired at that point. So, yeah, I think in the women's doubles, I'll know what side to pick. But other than that, I mean, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go out there and be fresh again. So you got to adjust to it. Again, you're not just used to playing in the wind because you played in it one time. So I'm really going to try to focus up and focus on, honestly, my shots and not too much about the wind because we can't control that. But I can control how I'm hitting the ball.
And Ben, bronze medal doubles match this afternoon. Alshon Daesky, thoughts on that advantage that you've already played in the wind?
It's going to be a lot of drives and a lot of speed ups. It'll be a different game style than what we normally play against them and how they normally play against us. So
it'll be even windier on grandstand.
Yeah, I can't wait. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll just have to take a whack at it.
Step out there with your cowboy hat on. Well, congratulations to you guys, Leigh Waters, Ben Johns, taking home gold here at Worlds. Thanks, guys.
All right, come on, guys.